Hey, welcome back to another video. Well, today I'm in my home turf, and when I say home turf, I mean home turf. Darwin, Nightcliff Beach, Nightcliff Rocks. Did some shooting there yesterday, so you'll see those photos today. Went out to the city and did some work with the Mini 2 to show you a bit of Darwin City. I'm home for family reasons, and it's rare I get an opportunity while I'm here to get out and about and shoot and do some footage for you, but I know this place like the back of my hand. Low tide, we get 7.5 metre tides here in the territory, so this is low tide just now. You can see how far it is. All these rocks yesterday would have been underwater. About 4:30 this afternoon, this will be all underwater where I'm walking, and I'm going to walk out this little point here with the RP, do some handheld shooting, and then if I can, heading zones here are tricky with the drones. There's only so many spots in Darwin because of the airport. I'm going to see if I can get up and get some footage. A little bit of a run and gun shoot. Did some slow-mo stuff yesterday that I'll chuck in there as well of the Nightcliff jetty, which is pretty cool. But while it's low tide, you can come and you can see all the colours and shapes on these rocks. It's pretty amazing. Darwin, NT, Nightcliff. Let's do it.
Gonna stay in this moment, gonna lay here on the grass. I don't need to feel lonely, I am finally home at last. And I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no, 'cause the best thing about it is I know I'm coming back. Oh, oh. Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true, no matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold, no matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick. Oh, all I know, all I know, all I know is this is where my heart is. Oh, I have seen many places where the beauty never ends. Different places in the world I've been to. This is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true, no matter where I go.
So you can see the colours. All this area is normally underwater, and the shapes have been moulded by the ocean, and the smooth and little channels and everything. So some really cool stuff, I think, come at low tide to get photos of these shapes and the underlying, I guess, ocean and ground. You can see the sharp bits here, and then obviously after a while it'll all smooth right down. And it's stinking hot, got the donut thongs on, a bit more grip on these slippery surfaces, but you can see sort of the change, you know, from sharp, pointy to ultra smooth, and yeah, very, very cool. Lots of bits of corally stuff out here as well. There's water, so just watch your step, and it's good because there's no crocs. But there's bits of water and everything in here, so I'm going to try and do some shooting around here, see what I can find, some of these channels, and then I'm going to shoot out to that little point and see what's out there, see what we find. But just very, very cool shapes. So yeah, if where you live, if you're looking for something different, just try going out at low tide. You may not have as big a tides as we do. We're pretty lucky here to get these massive tides, and obviously all this beautiful rock and stuff on there. So if you look over there, this is Casuarina Beach. Down there, that's Rapid Creek. To the point, I should be able to zoom in. I used to jump off that bridge as a kid, even though it's crocodile infested waters. It wasn't right as a kid. But anyway, I'm going to do some more shooting, and we will come back to you once I find a nice big shot, and then we're going to head out to this area here too. So we're out just on that point, just walking across. It's a wild bit of an area. Again, all this is underwater for most of it, unless it's a neats tide, which means it's sort of probably only a metre difference instead of the 7 metres. So it's about a 5-6 metre tide at the moment, I think, from what they said on the radio. But you can see it's pretty otherworldly, isn't it? A lot of sharp edges around here. I think that's just the material, so it's not as smooth. I think that other area where I showed just before was where it's all nice and smooth. It's probably a bit more clayey. This looks like, as you can sort of see here, it's got stones mixed in with the rubble, and then there's shells and all sorts of things just evolved to like a big, really nearly close to a big bit of coral, I guess you could just about call it. Little puddles and stuff that have been left behind from when the water has receded. It's left these little pools, which are pretty cool. So I'm trying to see if there's any barrier. You can see some little fish and stuff swimming around, so that's pretty cool. You can all hear me coming, so you're probably not going to see anything. Some crabs are floating around. Yeah, very, very cool. Nice little view of Nightcliff. So this is where I grew up, riding around Nightcliff foreshore, Casuarina Beach on the BMX. It's the old swimming club over there, where I learned how to swim. Over here, my high school's just over the back over here, where that's also where my baseball ground is that I grew up. So lots and lots of memories. It's always sort of good to come home and revisit your youth. It's good, bring back the good memories. Remember the good times. Yeah, very, very nice. I'm going to keep going, see if we can find any more to shoot. It's very ragged and bare, and it's obviously on the night, so with the sun up, so there's not much we can do in that regard. So just see if there's anything that sort of stands out, and if not, we'll go back to the other area. So here I am. I've done a couple, but the water's come up pretty quick. I was over here before, and you can see how on this rock here, and that's already over the water, so that's lasted 10 minutes. I did a couple. I did one here, and I've shot one from over there to get the sunrise behind me. I'm shooting another one now. Got Albert out, doing what Albert does. The water comes pretty quick, so I've sort of got to be aware of the water coming in the back there. Just doing slow-mo shots. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see. Just go in and Let's see if you can see that. So it looks pretty wicked. Oh, some great shots there. I've got the Nissi 1000 ND on there with the polarizer, the Siri polarizer. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, 24 105 RF, looking pretty good. So Albert's doing the job, and it's looking pretty darn cool here. So yeah, that's probably it. So some cool things, just low tide, so that tide's just starting to come back in. You're probably not used to, turn around because the sun's right in the eyes. So you're probably not used to going out and shooting, but you can see, like, you've got to be fast and be aware of your surroundings. Please be aware of that. You don't want to be in the water up here in the territory with 300 metres to swim. That's not good. So be aware. You can see already that how quickly that tide's coming up here. You can see the wet spots down here on the rock over here. So another 5 minutes, the Albert would be underwater. So just be aware of that as well. It moves super fast up here, but it gives you some great options.
I've been driving all night long to the place where I belong, back to where I started from, the only place that I call home. 17 around the bend, drinking with my old best friend, listening to the radio. I thought we'd stay until the end. It wasn't always right, but it wasn't all that bad. This was all we had. And when I see it now, I always feel so free. I guess this town's still a big part of me. That's the spot where I got caught, running from the cops. I thought they would have changed the name by now. The owner, someone else anyhow. That's where I saw Jenny first. Man, I think I almost burst. I heard that she's a doctor now. She got out of this place somehow. Oh, it wasn't always right, but it wasn't all that bad. This was all we had. When I see it now, I always feel so free. I guess this town's still a big part of me. I wish I could have seen this all with you, but you're out somewhere else, and there's nothing I could do about it now. It wasn't always right, but it wasn't all that bad. This was all we had. When I see it now, I always feel so free.
How cool is that? In here, heap of little bits of water and little waterfall over the back there, little trickle streams and some awesome patterns and stuff. So I just did about, I don't know, 20 minutes of handheld stuff. I'm gonna shoot back over here, show you how fast this tide is. Oh, we're slipping off the rocks. As you can see now, the water's just about to cut it off. And at 20 minutes I've been over here, so in 20 minutes it's pretty much gone. If I'd have stayed out there for another 20 minutes, half an hour, I would have been all right, but then I would have had to walk back through water on slippery rocks to get back. So just be careful. Shoot back over here to where the car park is, see if we've got any drone coverage and see if we can do that, get there and show you a little bit of the coast and stuff. So we'll shoot over there, and yeah, if not, that's no good. Well, here's the photos from around here, from the little walk and talk and from yesterday, and that little taste of Darwin, what's on offer for photographers. There's heaps here. Always plenty, low tide, high tide, right day, great light, amazing sunsets. Best sunsets I've ever seen in the world come over this harbour. Just insane with the clouds and everything. It's always amazing. Beautiful purples and pinks and blues and oranges. So yeah, definitely worth coming just for that. Rightio, we'll go. If there's drone stuff, it'll be now. If not, thanks for stopping by. Hit the like, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video. Okay, ciao. Peace.
your bed, fighting ghosts in my head. Wish that I could let you go. Remember all